Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Shane. Shane is from Minnesota, USA. Let's see what Shane has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello. I guess you now. Hello, How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Amazing. And what do you do for living?
I am the Director of Human Resources for the Teachers Union here in the state of Minnesota.
Amazing. So I'm sure you are very easy with questions. You're very easy with answering questions for sure. We could easily swap roles. You could easily swap roles. You will be the one answering questions, I'm sure. It would be very good. Right. So Shane, just before we start the game, just tell me something interesting about yourself.
Okay. I'm very politically active and I like to go camping and I
love camping.
Yeah, I do too.
Amazing. Right. Okay, Shane, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. I've got here this lovely box full of random fun questions, okay? Are you ready to answer some questions?
Yes.
Great. So I'm just going to play a song now, just for us to get relaxed. I would like to see you moving as well with me, just to see how we can move. And, okay, shall we start?
Go for it.
Good. Okay, Shane, let's go for the first question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay, Shane, what do you think people need to know about each other before they start a relationship?
I think they need to know kind of their fundamental views on politics, family, being out or not being out, what your social influences are, what guides you in terms of aspiration, and where you hope to be in 10 years.
Good one, very good. Let's go for another one, you ready?
Yes.
Shane, let's get another question.
Okay.
What is your favorite weekend activity? I don't take it a camping, okay? Because you said already.
Okay. Favorite weekend activity? Actually hanging around like the patio with some friends, or hanging out at like a local restaurant that we like to frequent. Just a group of us get together, have drinks, talk, catch up. It's like a dream activity. Love it.
Great, good. Ready for another one? Let's do
yes.
Right, Shane, let's get another question. Let's do it. It's a good one, actually. You talk about politics, so it's going to be a good one. Give one advice to your president. Just one advice.
The current one?
Yes, please. He's in front of your...
My advice to our current president is please do us all a favor and just resign.
That's a good
You'll
one.
make my life a lot easier.
I hope he listens to you right now. He'll be like, okay, I take your advice. I'm just going to sign the resignation form. Done.
I'm out now, yeah.
I'm sure you're going to be a superstar worldwide. I'm sure you're going to be very famous because of that. You'll be very popular.
That's true, instant fame.
That's right. Let's do another question, Shane. Let's do it. I was about to ask if you like dancing, but I can see that you love.
I clearly do.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. Right, Shane. What makes you feel discouraged?
What discourages me is when people are really close-minded And
good one.
and I get everyone is steeped in our values. It's what we've grown up with. It's what we know. But it's really difficult for people to sometimes recognize that maybe what we've known or what we feel is wrong because it harms others. And when you get people who cannot recognize that, that gets really discouraging for me.
There's always someone with different point of view, different, you know what I mean, way. And just let people be themselves. And as long as they don't harm you or do anything to you, it's fine. It's fine,
Right.
Isn't it?
I'm happy to allow people that. Just don't harm others. Do no harm.
Good. Shane, are you enjoying the show so far?
I am, very much.
Great. I'm glad to hear. Let's do another question. Right, so that's another question for Shane. Tell us about your first kiss and your first love. Ooh.
Okay, they were different people. My first kiss was when I was working on a farm when I was 15 years old. And one of the farm hands was super hot. And of course, right? Like,
of course.
And we were on the back of a hay bale wagon, and we were riding back in. It was like sunset. We were hot, we were sweaty, we were dirty. And as we're riding on top of the hay bales back as the tractor's going, and we're kind of bouncing from side to side, I lost my balance and he caught me. And I don't know, in that moment, it's like we both kissed each other. It was so weird. It was so like.
I hope he didn't let you go since then.
Yeah. It's all good.
But so your first kiss, that's, oh my God, I think everyone has a first kiss like that. My goodness, I wish my first kiss was like that. Tell me about your first love then.
So my first love was a gentleman that I ran into at a local bar here in Minneapolis called The Saloon, long time ago. And his name is Chris, and we fell madly in love. And of course, like every true romantic tragedy, he was moving away 2 weeks after I met him. I know. So he got back
to the same topic I was telling before. The people meet in the wrong time.
Timing, right? Timing, total timing. Yep. Yes. And we fell in love, and he moved to France, and we stayed in contact for 2 years until he got back. And then, it was not quite the same. Yeah, we kind of were. But to this day, we are still good friends, and he was my realtor that sold me my house I live in now.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. At least you'll keep in touch and you have the story to tell. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Oh, that's what counts. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Well, I'm lucky. I have my first love still in my life.
Good. That's right. Another question? Ready?
Another question.
Let's do it. Right, Shane. Just before you go to the next question, you said you have 2 grandchildren.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
No, I had a partner 20 years ago.
Right.
He and I decided that we were going to adopt children. So we were the first same-sex couple in the state of Minnesota to have an open adoption. And we adopted, we adopted 3 children. All of them were 9, and it took about 3 years to complete it. But we adopted 3 children, and then my middle child, my daughter, 5 years ago had 2 children, twins, Ava and Austin, my little grandbabies.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh wow! What's the biggest part of being a grandparent? Tell me.
Well, let me just tell you, it's a million times better than being a parent.
Everyone says that. That.
Yeah, because it's true. It's totally true, right? and for me, because I'm kind of a sick person, what I do is I try to spoil them as awful as possible because I know I'm going to give them back. And make up for the hell that you put me through as my child. So I am going to make your life hell by tarnishing your grandchildren, or your children, which are my grandchildren.
As they
All
say,
out of love.
Of course. As they say, the grandparents don't have the responsibility anymore of like raising, educating. You know what I mean? Teaching. You just be yourself and just you know what I mean. Get the best of them. You don't have the responsibility anymore to do anything. Just enjoy.
Yeah, you take them, you love them, and you give them back.
Yes, that's it. They do the job. What needs to be done, everything needs to be sorted. You just do it. Yeah. Bring it to me when it's done, so I can kind of, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's amazing. I love it. Right, Shane, let's get another question.
Okay.
What is the nicest thing a family member has ever done for you?
I was quite a few years ago. When I was in college. I was really, really sick, and I wasn't living at home. And my dad took a leave of absence from work so he could come take care of me and help me finish college. And
that's something big.
He went to class.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, really? That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh
but
God.
he made it so I could continue, and I graduated.
Oh my God, that's just something. Wow, thanks for sharing that. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. You're very lucky.
Yeah,
You're very lucky.
I'm very, very fortunate.
Very, I can see that. Very fortunate. Right, another question. Ready?
Of course.
Let's do it. Shane, where the most exotic place have you ever been?
Most exotic. This is tough. I don't know that it's exotic, but it is sort of. So, London.
Right, tell me about it.
Well, first of all, I love London, and it was such an exciting trip. I got, I knew some people who lived there, so I was going over to visit, and got to be on the BBC. So I got interviewed as a tourist, which was fun.
Oh my God, that's amazing! Oh wow.
I got to tour the studios and see like where Doctor Who was made, which was crazy. It was like my childhood.
But why you were interviewed? Why? Just was a random interview? Someone just approached you, or?
I was during a tour of the BBC, and at the time they were doing a segment on like visitors to the UK, and they asked if I would be willing to be interviewed. There's a pattern in
course.
And so I agreed to it. It was fun. It was fun.
That's amazing.
Sounds
Right,
wonderful.
Shane, you ready for another one? Ready for
Absolutely.
another question? Right, Shane, let's get another question.
Okay.
Right. What do you think are the best traits for a person to have?
Kindness,
Mhm.
passion, selflessness, and hope.
Good one. Very good. Very good. I think if we have all of that what I just said now, will be just perfect. Don't need anything else.
You know, and a cute butt.
Yes, of course. Let's get another one. Let's do it. Right, Shane. What is the biggest difference between you and your best friends?
My best friends are all really wonderful people, and I am a somewhat I am more driven and self-centered than they are. They're all much kinder than I am.
Really? Oh my God.
I'm that person that's like, gotta go.
Right.
Yeah. But they balance me. So they are the people who keep me grounded and keep me they keep me focused on what the right things are and keep me into the areas where I'm wasting energy. Yeah.
Right, Shane. Shall we do another one?
Please.
Let's do it. Right, Shane, let's get another question. Shane, what book has a big influence on you?
So there was a book written by Deepak Chopra. It's a very small book, but it's called The A to Z of Influence.
Oh.
Or, sorry, wrong word choice. A to Z of Affluence. And it
Okay.
is simple guides on how to be a much more affluent person. And that has been actually a really strong guide in how I approach a lot of not only my personal life and creating and building relationships, but also in my work and being able to relate with people.
Good. Do you interview people a lot? Like through your job, you have a lot of interviewing?
Yeah, I interview people a lot. I don't get interviewed a ton.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that an interview takes like 5 seconds? Do you believe that or not?
No, I don't.
No?
I believe that most people make up their mind within the first 5 seconds. That's why first impression is so important. However, as a person whose profession is to gather information, I think asking the right questions are important. And no matter how they respond, you need to listen for what the truth is in the answer. Particularly in employment situations where you're interviewing somebody, they know what answers to give, right? They've done their research, they've read your webpage, they know what you do, they know what buzzwords are in the market right now that make them look really attractive. So those are the things that people are responding, listening for how they're responding. Are they authentic?
Right.
Are they searching for the answer, or do they know the answer? Are they reading the crowd and adjusting their answers, because of what feedback they're getting, either verbal or nonverbal, from whoever else is on the panel? Or do they just really truly not have a clue, which is not always something that is a bad thing, right? Depends on what you're looking for. Mine might be perfect.
Absolutely. Another question to you. Do you believe sometimes as well, for example, it happens to you that through the interview it's not going well, but somehow after it gets better and you just, you get the right candidate? It happens a lot, or sometimes
it has happened. Where I see that happening is people who are really nervous because they either really want this job. I mean, they want it, and they know they can do a good job, and all of the pressure can cause people to crumble, particularly early on in an interview. I've seen people who will really, they know they bombed the first answer, right? And then they get in their own head, and then they have a hard time getting themselves back out. So, and I've seen them go on to be very successful candidates. Conversely, I can tell you, we could have somebody who is so polished and they are giving you the right answer, and about halfway through, I'm like, I just want to say thank you for taking your time. I don't think this is going to work.
I see. Shane, I've got 3 questions left for you. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Shane, let's get another question for you. Let's do it. Are you a cat or a dog person? And if you could be an animal, which one that would be?
Okay. I'm a dog person, although I like cats too. I'm very much a dog person.
Right.
If I were any animal, I would be. This is a tough one. I think I'd be an elephant.
Why is that?
They never forget, right? That's what they keep telling us. And I mean, they're big, kind, loving animals, and they are caregivers. And I'm a caregiver, and I think that's what I would be, just a bigger version of me with a longer nose.
Right, Shane, I've got 2 questions left. Let's do it. Right, Shane, let's get another question. Oh, it's a good one. What bores you the most?
Doing dishes.
Oh, really?
It's so boring.
I'll tell you, right, Shane, I've got another question. The last one. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's bring it up. And let's get the last question. Let's do it. Right. Shane, what is the most difficult thing have you ever done?
That's a really easy one for me. So my father became terminally ill, and he had made me promise him that when the time came where he knew that a decision had to be made of whether he should continue life or he should be allowed to pass, that he asked that decision. And one day, a few years ago, he was in a lot of pain from cancer, and I went to his side and he asked me what the doctors had told me, and they said that his body was starting to internally shut down. And he asked if he was going to, he said there were 2 options. He could not receive a certain medication and he will slowly begin to pass. Or we can give him some medicine which will help him sleep, but he'll never wake up again. And he said, I'd like to go to bed now. I love you, good night.
Oh, that's very sweet. I'm sure
But
it was something very difficult and tough as well. Yes, absolutely. But it's not easy, I must say. Oh my God, I even don't know how could I put myself in this situation. Shane, thanks so much. Thanks for sharing this. I think it's something very deep and very personal. Thank you very much. It's not the end yet, okay? So what I'm going to do now? I'm going to give away some words, and you just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay? Quick thinking.
Oh, okay, dear. Okay.
Right? Ready. Let's start with family.
My parents.
Money.
Not enough.
Love.
Someday.
Sex.
Anytime.
Politics.
A good fight.
Religion.
God.
A fear.
Spiders.
A desire.
Love.
A regret.
Dyeing my hair when I was younger.
Did it have a big impact on you?
Oh yeah. There are photos out there of me. It is not good.
Oh, the photo doesn't lie. The photo doesn't lie. That's funny. Friendship.
Everything.
A wish.
For peace.
Okay, Shen, let's pretend now I am going to have a coffee with your best friends, and I'm going to ask your best friends, tell me the most beautiful thing about Shen, and tell me something that he really needs to improve on. What do you think your best friends will tell me?
My best friends will tell you the best thing about me is I will stop everything to help them. Doesn't matter where I am, doesn't matter what I'm doing. If you genuinely need help, I will stop what I'm doing and I will I will help any way I can. And what they will tell you I need to work on is being more authentic to who I am.
It's a good one. Very good one. Right, Shane. Now let's play Shane in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Now you're gonna use your talents of asking questions. Right, Shane. You can ask me a question now.
Who is the most influential person that you have met?
I think, let's say, my second boyfriend. He's English. We are very good friends right now, and I remember I was quite young. I was 24, and he was older. He was 36 at the time, and I remember watching him because he's a Londoner. He grew up in London with a different background of mine, and I think I learned a lot about him. I remember he's very spiritual, and I remember he knew how to kind of. Sometimes I'm very difficult to talk about my, problems, or I kind of keep to myself, and he helped me to kind of work on it. And sometimes he found a different way to get, to make me talk and to make me go through my issues or problems. And I think, he was a very interesting person that I had a big impact on you. I think nowadays I'm very grateful to him because he made me more open and more spiritual as well. And when I look back, I think I learned a lot of him. So I would say him. Yeah, for sure. Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you enjoy the show? Did you have a good time?
I had a very good time.
Yeah, good, Shane. I'm glad to hear. Just before you go, just tell me a positive quote or a positive phrase, something that inspires you in life.
The one that I fall back to is that a setback is just a setup for my next comeback.
Wow, I never heard that before. Oh, that's nice. Very nice, very good. Shane, it was really nice talking to you. Really nice to have the experience with you. Thanks so much for sharing those experiences. Thanks so much for sharing personal things about you. You're such a adorable person. You smile all the time, very smiling, very nice, very positive. That's nice. I hope you enjoyed as well.
Very much so. Stay in touch.
Okay, I will, for sure. All the best. Take care. Bye, Shane. Bye-bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.